Good time zone. And a happy birthday to all of those around the world. Today, we'll definitely get ending 3 for integrated strategies. Definitely. And like, good news for no one but myself. While I was making the thumbnails for these ones, yesterday's stream, today, I discovered that the on the Arknights wiki, they have a whole gallery of the title cards for events this whole time. Clean, high quality event title cards, which is very relevant for me because this whole time for the past several years I have been taking the event like promotional image, cutting out the title, trying to clean it up, and it was never as high quality. This whole time they've just been here. Clean. Which is great, honestly, and it's gonna save me a lot of time in the future. But man, I wish I knew about that a long time ago. I also have ones for the main episodes, of course, as well, including a good one for Abnormal Spectrum. Abnormal Spectrum was kind of a rough one. The text, the font that they used, and like how it was in the image was difficult, not great looking, but. In the future, it should look better. Whabam.
Want a drink?
Wow, it's Leto. How topical with the ongoing event on the Chinese server. So yesterday we did finish Chong Yu's thing, so we're gonna start off reading that. Before we dive in. Frontier Tunes, Part 1. Several youths crowd around. the door to the human guard and battalion, insistent on seeing the Grand Master, but the watchman refuses them entry. The leader of the youngsters turns his head to see us stand recruiting for the army. Perfect, he shouts in joy, and the whole lot of them rush to the stand. The watchman sends someone to inform the recruitment stand about the youths and why they're here. After the official in charge meets with them, he also tries his best to dissuade them. The group's leader still won't give up. The flyer says you're looking for anyone healthy and over 14. Why won't you accept us? The soldiers have never seen anyone so determined to meet the Grand Master before. For many years, the Grand Master has led troops all across the nation to suppress dissent and banditry, no doubt spawning a grudge or two. If these were the children of those grudge bearers, then obviously they can't be allowed to run amok. However, the officials' careful eyes notice that on the forms they have all listed the same nearby villages, guard, and battalion as their address. How strange is that? If they are telling the truth, does that mean they're all army brats? If so, they could have just sent their request. Why come all the way here? The official of Human's Guard and Battalion asks them doubtfully, "Did your parents ask you to come here? Where are they?" He never expected that. At the mention of parents, the children would look to the barracks and say, or behind him as one straighten their backs and say, "What's with the questions? We don't want to get in through our connections. We want to enlist using our own skills. Let us join already." Connections. Could they have some relation to the Grand Master? The official guesses at their age and observes their appearances a little closer, but still cannot be certain. He dares not ask too many questions either, so for the time being he decides to allow them to take the test. Out of the group, 2 manage to pass the preliminary examinations, while the rest say nothing more and quietly prepare to leave. Amazed at how they're actually following the rules, the official chases after them. Those who failed stop with tears in their eyes, their chests puffed out, and their heads held high. At first, they refused to speak to the Grand Master, fearing others would assume they were trying to use his name to make things easier for them, but after some calming candied pastries, they finally begin to open up. If it wasn't for the Grand Master, I would have died in that well back then. When he saw me all dripping wet, he even gave me his coat to warm me up. I'm still not strong enough. Next year, I'm definitely getting in. Bandits killed my ma and pa and locked me up in the burden beast sty. They forced me to serve them. When they heard the army was coming, they set fire to the house and ran away. It was the Grand Master who pulled me out of the fire and took me to the guard and battalion. And so the official learns that every child here has been saved by the Grand Master and had been fostered out or at the nearby guard and battalion. Of course, this was the case. How could he possibly have misunderstood things that badly? Aside from the Grand Master, Auntie Liu also treated us nicely, and 3-legged Chin, he might be fierce, but he's actually not a bad person. 3-legged Chen Shoulong, with the crutches. The official is amazed to hear a familiar name. Further questioning reveals that the ones at the barracks in charge of raising these orphans are all soldiers who had been medically discharged. No doubt an opportunity the Grand Master had prepared for his old comrade in arms. Hardly surprising from him. It's been many years since the Grand Master last saw us, but that's a good thing, because ever since those guys in Mandarin robes visited us, someone's come over with food and supplies every month. He doesn't have to use his own money to feed us anymore. We heard that the border garrisons desperately need more men, so we wanted to ask him to enlist us, but since we found the recruitment stand, we don't need to bother him with that either. He's helped so many before, so how could we possibly expect him to remember them all? All we want is to be under his command, protecting people like us. Having spoken, the youths turn and leave. In the boot camp, the 2 who passed the examination stare fervently across the room at the man who had saved their lives. Although they had only seen him a few times during their childhood, they heard countless tales of him as they grew up. At some point, they determined to become like him. Suddenly, their pair senses the Grandmaster looking back at them, astonished, then relieved, giving them a nod of greeting from afar. The youths are rooted into the ground in shock. He really does remember us. Kind of crazy that the official was like, we desperately need manpower, but we're not going to let these kids in. At first, at least. Part 2. On a dark and windy night, the small squad pursues bandits fleeing through the wasteland. Though they are quickly closing in on their quarry, the signal to retreat suddenly comes from behind them. Upon seeing their foe about to disappear into the darkness, the captain grits his teeth and shouts, "Don't stop, keep moving!" Seeing the hesitation on his soldiers' faces, the captain flies into the rage. What, scared? He spurs his burdened beast onwards, leaving his men no choice but to follow him. See, people ride in burden beasts. People don't ride gallop beasts. Maybe gallop beasts went extinct. Several days ago, the familiar drill master Ling had left, and on the very same day, a new drill master came to replace her. New only in a sense, for it was clear he was not new to the military. It is said that Yuman's army is only as strong as it is now thanks to his efforts, and the general even calls him Grand Master with respect. A few years ago, Ling had taken over his duties, which left him free to wander. Now that he's back, doesn't that mean there's no place for Ling anymore? He literally kicked her out, didn't he? Though none were bold enough to speak up, these thoughts had taken root in some of the soldiers' hearts. After all, none had ever met Grand Master before. They have all been trained under Ling ever since they enlisted, and their deep respect for her gave rise to ill will against the Grand Master. I assume this is Ling Ling? We do have that skin on the way that's like a military Ling. So I guess she really was in charge of the military at one point. The bandits vanished between two high cliffs, a place ripe for an ambush. The captain's heart cries out a warning to him, but there already comes the whoosh of a loose bowstring from above before he can call for retreat. One of his men falls to the ground. Figures flit across the cliffs as the bandits stick out their heads to jeer at them. The soldiers, to their credit, swiftly lift their shields to withdraw the wounded. However, the way out has been blocked by their foe. Rather than earning commendations tonight, they will fight for their lives, just as the men prepare themselves to fight to the death. A painful scream is heard from the cliffs above, followed by a shout. "They've got reinforcements, move it!" The clamor of battle dies out, and once more figures show up atop the cliff. It is the army of Yuman, and leading them is none other than their new drill master. The squad is excused from execution only because their actions had not led to grave consequences, but there is no escaping the lash. The captain lines up his men, all kneeling before the army, prepared to receive a whipping. That is when the Grand Master steps forward. The leader does not lift his head, believing he has come to personally flog them. It seems he has known of their grudges against him for a long while now, and no doubt he is here to humiliate them. He shuts his eyes tight, but no whip falls upon his back. Only when he hears the rustling of clothing does he open them to see the Grand Master kneeling by his side, having also taken off his coat. With a clear voice, the Grand Master speaks to the general. "I will take full responsibility for this careless planning, and failing to gain the trust of my men, please punish me with them, General." The captain is shocked into speechlessness, but seeing that the general agrees as if it were just a normal request, he wonders whether this Grand Master has always been this way. Considering how quickly he came to their rescue from that ambush, it is clear he foresaw them disobeying his orders. So why dispatch them to pursue the enemy in the first place? Was it to give him a chance? There's no time to make his gratitude known, for the whip is already scourging their backs. Through the corner of his eyes, the captain sees the Grandmaster staring quietly ahead. His hands rest atop his thighs as though he feels no pain, and he seems to harbor no anger or criticism either. Hoping for no yelps of pain to reach the Grandmaster's ear, the captain also did his best to keep a stiff upper lip. That night, the sight of the captain kneeling before the Grandmaster's tent in apology was the talk of the entire garrison. Apparently, the Grandmaster invited the man into his tent, and as they spoke, he sent for someone to treat his wounds. The captain never told another soul what they discussed, but from then on, there was hardly a soldier in the army who was not loyal to the Grandmaster. Part 3. The young man follows the vanguard as it advances, scouting the whereabouts of their enemy, who often raided Jogia village. Or maybe it's Jochia. Jochia? Probably Jochia. I don't know. The Grandmaster had actually told him to stay in the camp to train. After all, he had only just been dispatched to Yumen for experience a few days ago. He did not know where he had plucked the courage from, but he had told the Grandmaster, "Care to make a wager with me?" A stray boast, for father is far away in Bai Zhao, and was not there to lecture him. Little did he expect the Grandmaster to actually agree. Was he not as cold and distant as he thought? In the end, the Grandmaster had agreed, saying that if he managed to capture an enemy and bring them back alive, his experience will be considered complete, and he could return to Bai Zhao. He still has cases to complete and criminals to arrest, and did not wish to waste away his years out in this barren desert. Secretly, he hopes that this scouting trip would run into the enemy. The scouting party quickly finds themselves in desperate combat with their black padded foes. By the time the young man snaps out of his reverie, the enemy's blade is just about to hack apart his face. He steps back over and over, doing his best to parry every blow. The vigorous slashing sends vibrations down his hands as their weapons clash, and it takes all his strength to keep his weapon from flying out of his grasp. All he can hear is the din of his own battle. There is no time for him to care about friend or foe, or where arrows are being loosed from, or what orders his commander is barking out. He slips and tumbles to the ground. Being able to return to camp alive is fortuitous enough. The young man kneels to the ground and vomits, not caring that the Grandmaster is nearby and looking his way. From then on, the only place he can be found is the training grounds, pushing his martial arts training 100-fold harder than before. He wants to get rid of that shameful memory. The Grandmaster will occasionally stop by to watch him practice, but he never gives him any direction or commentary. Perhaps he's already aware that his skill level, and is sure he'd stay for more experience. One day, the Grandmaster quietly approaches him as he trains and asks, "Our wager, is it still ongoing?" The young man is startled, and the Grandmaster points at his thigh. "Your stance is off. Start over." The young man takes a deep breath and swings his sword once more, but he dares not look into the eyes of his teacher. "Grandmaster, you still believe I can do it?" The Grandmaster simply says, "Today, at the hour Tsi, we depart for Jocha village." Upon hearing the name of the village, the young man's face goes pale. It was exactly on the road back from Jocha village that he met with the enemy and nearly died. Now if he goes back there again. The enemy launched another attack to the village? Are you scared? I'm not scared at all. The Grandmaster personally leads the sortie this time. The young man follows the troops on edge the entire time. The Grandmaster had seemed satisfied with his answer. But only he knows just how lacking in confidence he is. The enemy had captured the village, after all, and turned it into their stronghold. It will be much easier for them to fend off an attack this time. The moment he sees one of them stomping onto a trembling villager, his fury burns brighter than his fear. Though it is still the same chaotic battlefield and the same vicious enemy, his sword hand is steady. After driving out their foes, the soldiers helped the villagers clean up the mess under the guidance of the Grand Master. The young man joins in, working deep into the night. He does not feel sleepy, so he sits atop a roof looking out into the distance. So this is the sort of war Yin is fighting at the borders. Sensing the Grandmaster sit down beside him, he mumbles, "You called me up today for a reason, didn't you, Grandmaster? Father must have told you about the mistakes I made back in Bai Zhao." For accidentally injuring civilians while pursuing enemies, the youth had been sent to Yumen for both training and self-reflection. You and Father were both trying to get me to understand why I wield the sword. I think I understand a little bit more now. If that is the case, then you are the winner of our little wager. The young man's expression changes slightly, but he seems neither too surprised or happy. After some consideration, he says, "If you are all right with it, Grandmaster, may I stay here to train longer?" We had casualties today, and the situation at the border will surely become even more dire. I think there are still things I can do here. The Grand Master is more surprised than the young man. The young man. 2 typos in this? Disgraceful. The young man, he falls silent for a moment, then pats the young man upon the shoulder with a smile before getting up to leave. "Thank you, Grandmaster, for your generosity." The youth clasps his fist in respect. "I, Zhou Shen Lao, will not squander your trust in me." What a twist. Zhou La's father? Amazing. E2 was a I guess impulsive youth. Neat. Nothing too crazy. Just a nice look into Chongyu's military history. Everyone really likes him. He's a great guy. Alright, we still have not cleared level 2. Okay, fine. So what do we have to do for ending 3 again? Also, I just remembered what ending 3's boss was. Right, yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it. Yeah, okay. So, enter Doubts, a game of Wei Chi in Sui's remnant consciousness with at least 5 operators, which will allow the player to choose flip the board and obtain unflinching master plan. Enter a Pathfinder and choose board to flame, which forces the player into clear clarity to obtain cloud and paint, which will cause the player to enter floor 6. Clear Shino's Pum Foe. Only candle guest operators are allowed. Yeah, so the boss had that, like, had the way cheap pieces that were doing, like, massive AoE arts damage every time, all the time. What are you supposed to do with this? I don't know. A lot more teams now. Thing with the squads that reduce hope cost is kind of like, well, the conserving the tickets already does reduce cost. I guess I could reduce it even more. Yeah, reduce it to 0, I guess, yeah. Do I want snipers, medics? Or vanguards and defenders? I don't remember the layout of the map, so I don't know which one might be better for that. It was a pretty small space, wasn't it? I think so. Looking into it. Clarity. Mostly ground based. So maybe we'll go with ground. I don't know. Find out. Give me a random collectible. Medic operators have increased attack speed. Okay. Hmm. I mean, is Radiant still like the way to go, I guess? I guess summons in general, really? I don't know if I always have great luck with that, though. Guess we'll give it a try and I can refresh myself. Who has the best radian? That looks like a maxed out one. Well, I guess if the 5 stars are free, I'll take one of those. I was just gonna grab Papu Car. But I guess I'll grab Spectre instead. Could get Amia. Just out of caster. Or I should probably just grab a healer now, just in case I never get one ever again, right? Let's do that. I don't think I've ever done skill 1 on her, but I think I'm still going to do skill 2.
This will be a path paved with sacrifice.
Relax. Their comms will be paralyzed as long as I'm here. I've intercepted their signals while the rest of you move. Doctor, what kind of message do you want
Well, that
me
was
to
stupid.
transmit?
Even smoother than with Chang'e. Only those guys would do something over there. You have to slash them up.
I come from the depths of the ocean. Let me know humbly. There's no escape.
Oh yeah, he cuts the line.
I've
Right.
intercolored gender signals while the rest of you move.
Mission accomplished. No further animus signals in range. Mission complete. Perfectly executed. All right, Doctor. Give me a high five.
Whackamus.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
Verified all allied units in position. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Doctor, enjoy a little solar sojourn to the information silo. I've intercepted some fascinating
I guess I can only
intel,
put
Doctor.
3 out even though I have more. I wanted to fill up every corner, but okay. Oh no, this guy got through. What
You
the heck?
are the one who woke me.
Doctor, enjoy a little solar sojourn to the information silo.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
Seems like they just get a smoky candle every time. And I'm gonna buy it every time. Not good enough gets it. He hears the little door chime ring, he knows I'm coming in, he sets out a candle, and I fall for it every time. I guess we'll wait. What do you got for me, G? SP regen on medics. Arts damage, Nutri paste. Living wood. Some very fancy coin. Is that Ducklord? On toss, a stronger Ducklord, Gopnik, Crying Thief, or Fatty spawns in the next combat or emergency ops. I mean, I assume it gives you a better reward, but I also barely can ever kill any of them. Not sure it's worth 4 life points at this point in time. I'm not sure if any of this is actually worth 4 life points. I mean, Nutri paste isn't terrible, but Living Wood's not terrible either. None of it's bad. But none of it's screaming a must buy. You know, if it was the priest one, I could probably actually just do it, but not this one. Let's get a random Tongbao. Do I need to go into the Wonderland this soon again? I might just wait. Although I think I can only use one, so maybe I will go for the recruitment, actually. I can only use one to get here, right? Or is this one gonna let me do 2 of them? Is investing in Crown Slayer worth it at all in this? Or are all the bosses just immune to stun? Well, Yi isn't immune, or is immune rather. Yi's immune. The mini bosses are not. Doesn't look like. Don't really have trouble with mini bosses though. We do still have to fight Yi to get to floor 6, right? So probably just invest in actual characters help me fight Yi. Although I wonder if Ascalon would help with the Wei Chi pieces. I'm gonna go off of that assumption. Ascalon's a bit of a strange choice, but sometimes you gotta shake things up a bit. Guess we'll grab Amia. And I guess we'll do a floor 2 emergency. This level wasn't that bad. How much worse could it be?
Go right ahead at any moment. I'll be.
Got it. This will be a path paved with sacrifice.
Enemy signal detected.
There's more.
All units, prepare for battle.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Verified all allied units in position.
Wow.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Ow.
They only follow me into the shadows.
You are the one who woke me. Arch unit charging.
Alright, these guys hit hard. Alright, I'll give them that. They do hit a little hard.
Roger. Humbly, there's no escape. Initiation loading complete. I'm right here. Are you afraid of me?
Verified all allied units in position. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Doctor, sorry. This isn't the way out, but a trap I set for you.
Humbly grant joy unto me.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
No one can see me. They only remember right behind you.
Verified all allied units in position.
At
Everything's
least I
fine.
didn't die.
Don't worry.
Well done, Doctor. You must be exhausted. Be sure to rest when you need it.
Battle heavy armor on toss. All allies get 50% defense and HP. Wow. Summons have DP cost and reloading time and attack. Hell yeah. We're gonna go with deployment limit. Make sure, you know, if we're gonna be using the summons a little bit. Brood Realm. For every flower coin in the coffer, all operators have plus 10% attack and 20% HP. Or support operators. Get a both. For every flower in the coffer. I don't think that's... Yeah, I think Stalwart 8 is just going to be better overall. Now we'll enter the Wonderland. Oh gosh, feng shui, huh? I do that, actually, though. I don't know if I can. I don't believe in myself. We're gonna have to make sure we get to consciousness next floor, though.
This will be a path paved with sacrifice.
Engaging. Go!
Relax. Their comms will be paralyzed as long as I'm here.
I'm right here. Everyone believes in me.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
You are the one who woke me.
They only remember my blade.
Ascalon. You gotta dodge the fireball, Ascalon.
Enjoy a little solar sojourn to the information silo.
Arch unit charging. I know what you're thinking.
Doctor, what kind of message do you want me to transmit? It's sorry. This isn't the way out, but a trap I set for you.
No one can see me.
Initiation hidden mode enabled.
They only remember you stepped into my domain.
Are you afraid of me?
Mission accomplished.
Limit the enemy's choices, forcing them into unwitting traps. A familiar style. You really don't remember anything? Sooner or later, you'll have to face yourself, so think carefully. Bear in mind, this time, I'm ready to correct your mistakes.
We could. Level up Talopsis, but I guess we should also maybe. We already have another medic ticket. I like how I was like, oh, we're never gonna get medics. I might as well take one at the beginning, and then we're getting only medics now. We're gonna conserve it. Like, oh, none of those safe houses are letting me enter them either. Letting me enter the consciousness, even though that was a thing last time. Squad size. We're gonna take squad size. Even against my better judgment, I'm gonna take it. I thought I had 2 sniper tickets. Or 2 medic tickets. Did the thing not say when I clicked on it before medic? Fine, whatever. It definitely did. A free ray, you know what? That makes up for it, I guess.
When necessary, you'll see a more familiar side of me. Here, Sand Beast. We need to get going.
Choose an operator and light their candle. How about you just level me up instead? Should have checked what the boss was. Yeah, I probably should do Radiant, but I'm with the bosses now. It's the fisherman. Of course it is.
Sound of muddy air, tracks of animal. I'll keep a watch that way.
Verified all allied units in position. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
You are the one who woke me.
Doctor, sorry. This isn't the way out, but a trap I set for you.
Yeah, you'll hear from me as needed. Please, there's no escape.
Oh, come on. I need a vanguard.
No one can see me.
And that's as far as you go.
No one know. Follow me into the shadows.
Arch unit charging. Humbly return to the abyss. Got it. Point where I'm cleaning up.
Verified all allied units in position. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
I'm right here.
Doctor,
Here, I hear someone. Activating arch unit.
They only remember me. Meet your death.
Doctor, enjoy a little solar soldier to the information silo.
Well, this is. I think we'll win, probably.
Doctor, what kind of message do you want me to transmit?
Maybe. I guess not, actually. second off. 1 second off. Did I do something? I don't think so. I think I have to win level 2 if I can actually do anything else. Tiansha Bureau Squad or Tourist Squad. I wish I could see what they do. So look it up. Oh, Township Bureau is what lets me do the safe house thing. I guess I got that for free for Chongyu thing. Okay. Not that I can do it actually. Costs 3. Guess I'll just buy this then. What did I learn from any of that? I don't know. That anytime I choose Radiant, I actually don't do that well, question mark? Maybe. Sure feels that way. So I don't think I will go with that. We'll see what happens. What do I want instead? People like starting her, but I don't know if I like starting with her. All I'm saying is that I feel like I lose every time. pest control, I've never done it. In the Garden of Grotesque Worries, pest control is generally done by the crops themselves. In their minds, if you're not a farmer, then you're a pest.
We'll be fine if we stick together. Everyone, let's play! Hora, hora!
For them, the bell tolls.
So this is a battlefield.
Waiting for your call.
I won't be afraid.
What does the fox do again? I don't remember.
Doctor!
Waiting. Veil. The curtain of destiny.
It dies is what it does.
Mission accomplished.
Every incantation I wrote was utilized by you, with not a single word wasted. We make for an excellent team, Doctor.
Sniper. Jackets, please. I want to do an encounter. I don't feel like I do encounters nearly as much. This Ursus only ever says he's here for his boss's business. Alright, well it's floor 1. What do we have to lose? The food that Bear Lord throwing away is attracting Oranginium slugs. Quick, send someone to tell him no littering in the Garden of Grotesque Worries.
Do be careful, everyone.
For them, the bell tolls. I hear they, the curtain of destiny.
So this is a battle. What kind of battle will it end up being? I wonder. Yes?
There's a lot of slugs. Maybe mistakes were made there.
I hear Solving, the fairy of the other side.
Oh gosh. Oh. I didn't know there'd be so many slugs. How could they betray me like this? No, I don't want to. I don't care anymore about Radian. I actually hate the whole system. No one knows what Gopnik wants except his boss. I'm kind of in the just kind of throw stuff on the wall and see what happens arc of integrated strategies. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Listen, everyone. Stay calm. Why can't everyone try to get along? There you are. There you are.
You'll get what you deserve. I mean, what you ordered.
There you are. Roger. Here I am.
think we did all right.
I do too. Seclusion. Wild beasts, or rather, things shaped like beasts, are frolicking about the periphery of the garden. Stone fowl are chased by literal cloud beasts into the sky, while wooden burden beasts chew on fodder as they graze at the copper fins in the pond. These creatures do not fear humans, some even greeting acquaintances with a nuzzle and a cry for food. Most of their team has been charmed by these friendly creatures. Maybe you can relax a bit too. What is that thing though? On the bottom left, what is that? What is that creature? Burden beast. We got a musk beast thing there. We've got some cloud beasts. We got fowl beasts. Is that a gala? Like, is that like a baby gala beast? I don't know. I don't know what that is. They don't exist. They might not. I've never seen a real one. Only fake ones. Gain 2 coupons? Sure. You spend some time playing with these fearless beasts. Were you not on an important mission? Maybe you could have spent the entire afternoon here. What is that thing? Next to the burden beast. Is that like one of those sheep without a lot of wool? What are those sheep called? A mossback beast, maybe? Not quite. What was the other one? Could be a not that the picture is very big, but it could be. It could be a Lepori beast, maybe. Kind of looks similar. Not the one I was thinking of either, but the one I'm thinking of was the one that they run when you attack one of them, the other ones run. Can't find it though. The issue is I don't know what category of enemy they are. They're not a wild beast. They're not an infected creature. Were they introducing Flurry to the Flame? Was that the one they were in? Maybe. Yeah. Oh, of course, a horn beast. How foolish of me to think anything else. Less likely a horn beast. I think Lepori beast might be the best one. Anyway. The wiki really needs a page with all the animals. They don't have that. They have a small fauna section on the Terra section, but it doesn't list everything. That's for sure. And half of them don't even have links, even though they could have a link. Smoky candles. Deep water talisman. The Soy Regular trusts you and approved your application to bring more operators into the garden, though just as a creek fin enters a new river with caution, they hope newcomers will understand the importance of staying sharp. That's pretty good. Might buy that. First comment note on every floor will drop an extra equipment voucher and conserve limit +1. And now I'm broke. Where's the shop? Did she get shut down? The candle holders finally got him. Took away his business license. We'll never do Amber, ever in a million years. You can't make me do it. Candle guests shall enjoy steady stability, enjoy rich prosperity, enjoy wild extremes. Maybe some steady stability. That sounds like survival. Candle gas operators get 50% attack and defense. Oh, snap. Now we're healing. I don't need it. The one time I don't need the heal. Ugh. I mean, I'll take the extra life point, I guess. Alright, we tried Ascalon last time. I'm not sure that really worked out for us very much. I mean, it was okay, I guess. I hate Dorothy. I keep forgetting I have Dorothy now. Could do Ascalon again. We could try it again. Or we could just go for Exia. We'll just go for Exia. That's... Let me leave this place. Look out above. Oh, hey, a horn beast.
Make sure your package gets there intact. That's not what you're worried about? Oh, I get it now. Whatever you want to blow up, I'll wipe it off the face of this land.
Do we want to go back in right now? Probably not. I want more. Probably get more tickets.
Need some lighting? All good. This light on my head will illuminate the path ahead. Long as it doesn't die out. I don't think it will. Probably... Real estate question. This wonderful realm, or a panoramic broad sky shattering? I'm listening. There you are. Roger. Aim.
So long as you're here, have some pots to before you go.
Rude.
Here. I'm right here. Are you afraid of me? There you are.
Mission accomplished.
Daring to add ingredients like that? You've definitely got the potential to be a top chef.
A caster and a medic. Toy soldiers. They're not done. Or I could actually go down and get another one. Let's do it.
Need some lighting? All good. This light on my head will illuminate the path ahead. Long as it doesn't die out. I don't think it will. Probably...
I always forget that costs SP to, or DP to trigger. Well, here we go.
Real estate question.
All my life points.
This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of hell? Which did you want again? Captain Gospel! Get in line for my bullet buffet!
So long as you're here, have some hot soup before you go.
I'm listening. Take aim. Got it. Here I am.
No cruise outfit?
Here, everyone believes in me.
I knew you'd come apple pie with Joe!
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Huh.
Well done, Doctor. You must be exhausted. Be sure to rest when you need it.
Do I don't know. I have to check. I forgot to read this map. Now I won't know the lore.
Listen, everyone. Stay calm.
Colombians.
Roger.
I won't sleep on
I don't
the
know what I'm
job.
doing. It's not my, I'm not on my A game today.
You'll get what you deserve.
There,
I hear someone crying.
take aim. Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the only one who knows how to handle. Here I am. Here I am. Divine Judgment Conditional. Here I am.
Patience, friend. Keep control.
I'm right here. Everyone believes in me.
Maybe you didn't come straight to me. But don't forget to pay my fee straight away.
Quickly, still misbehaving? Then let's kick it up a notch. Mission accomplished.
I guess this was a bit of a letdown.
Just a bit. Guard operators. For every Candlegeist promoted via combat, all Candlegeists gain 40% attack. What is... What does that mean? Combat meaning the Pathfinder fight. Thank you. The thing I've never done before. But maybe should. I mean, why not? I'll take it. See what happens. Old man fishing.
Need some lighting? All good. This light on my head will illuminate the path ahead. Long as it doesn't die out. I don't think it will. Probably...
I'm listening. Here I am. Got it.
Real estate question.
Aim.
Divine judgment conditional!
There you are. I hear someone crying. There you are.
You'll get what you deserve. I mean, what you ordered.
There you are.
Alright, that was pretty rude.
Tough to
Flamethrowers.
swallow, huh? Try to behave yourself next time.
There you are. There you are.
Oh my gosh. I need a medic or E2 shoot. Or U, rather.
Got it. Here I am.
Mission accomplished.
U is really good, but apparently a big difference between E1 and E2.
The taste passable, but the appearance falls short. Customers won't be as accommodating as me.
E2 Exia. Wait for the caster. Hook, line, and sinker. Apparently I've done this one. I don't remember it, but okay.
Operation commencing.
Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the only one who knows how to handle the chaos I created. Duncan! Gospel!
I won't sleep on the job. Take aim. Roger. Take aim. Here I am. I'm right here, Doctor. Are you afraid of me? Take aim.
Oh no, the dragon got through. Oh god.
I knew you'd come straight to me, leader. Here I am.
Mission
Rip.
accomplished.
No biggie. Out of bullets? Get a new mag. Gun jammed? Just use another.
Well, see, I wish you could swap out tickets in your conserve thing. I don't know. I guess you can't because you can't like activate the other ticket. Sure do need literally a whole team of guys. Yeah, I'm a defender either, which sucks.
No need for introductions. I'm already familiar. When necessary, you'll see a more familiar.
Okay, I'll fly Echelon.
This will upgrade Amia. No reason not to. Also, I could use another melee character, actually. What would be the best guard for me? We gotta have to clear out those, whatever they are. Maybe Silver Ash. Honestly, Sakiko could be good if I had her E2'd. I'll grab Silver Ash. She's the strongest lord. Do I have enough hope to E1 him? Or E2 him? He won't be a candle guy. I really need him to be. Kinda can't do anything if he's not a candle. Save it for later. That's so true. I don't have to use it.
Operation commencing.
So long as you're here, have some hot soup before you go.
All units, watch for my signal.
Real estate question. This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of hell?
Low simmer on low heat. Patience is not optional.
I knew you'd come straight to me, leader. I knew you'd come right, Scott.
This is how cumulonimbus ahead. Roger, got it.
Oh man, how did you get over there?
Wheelchair couldn't get up onto his steel beam.
I'm a win.
Are you afraid of me? I'm in position. I'm right here, Doctor.
I'm listening. I knew you'd come straight to me, leader. Switching forms.
I'm in position. No need to guess which position.
Quickly, tough to swallow, huh? Try to behave yourself next time.
I won't sleep on the job. There you are.
Patience, cold oil into a hot one. The heat
Target eliminated.
I was about to activate her skill.
Here I am.
Communications linked.
Your orders, Doctor.
Deployment optimized.
Roger. I'm right here. Are you afraid of me?
I had a plan with Contrail, but it was not. They moved too quickly.
Not always. Mission accomplished.
That was tough.
Every time the leftmost operator from deployment waiting zone is deployed, all deployed operators gain 100% of the DB spent as SP. That's fascinating. If I had a quick redeploy, I guess that would be really good. We'll just go with Godmother's token. I could go to Pathfinder, but I don't have enough hope really to upgrade any of the characters I want to upgrade. Every sacrifice a dispelment, every resolution a diminishment. Humanity fears calamities, so they are always thinking of ways to obtain peace of mind. This is a good place for such attainment. Water gathers in the center, flowing into the courtyard from four sides. There is also a great urn installed where wealth and positivity gathers without fear of exposure or leakage. Within it were a white lotus, while the mud at its bottom is turbid, the water is crystal clear, like sweet dew. If you were to drink some, no doubt it would be a benefit to you. Okay. The water in the urn is incredibly bitter, but as soon as you swallow, the budding lotus seems to awaken, shaking and stirring as its double-petaled flowers bloom. As it falls onto the palm of your hand, a crimson drop of dew slides down the petal, and you quickly cup your hands to catch it. As it falls onto your palm of your hand, you can feel something is not right. I got ingots. You take what you've gotten. As you look at the urn again, you notice a bud poking up through the water, shyly swaying towards you. I could drink some more, though. I'm good. You have paid the price and received a fair harvest. I was hoping for a voucher I wouldn't have to pay for. And I could upgrade one of them, and they're right there, but not what I wanted. Defender operators, though. Nice. Okay. After leaving the shop, immediately enter their consciousness. Okay, I could do that. I don't have enough money for that. Actually, why does it say it costs more? Traders' prices for relative items is increased. I can't believe he's marking it up for me. Well, I'll buy this defender thing. I'm gonna refresh my one ticket. What do we got? Nothing. I'll buy this. I will buy the sniper ticket though, because I will conserve it, I guess. We did it. Face off. I've not done a face off on IS6 before. Oh, we're gonna be trapped into an emergency op. I didn't realize that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This arena comes from the martial arts ring in the middle of Nanwu City's bazaar. Nanwu has been a trade hub since ancient times and has nurtured many families of martial artists and escorts. In order to claim first place at the annual Gathering of Heroes, every martial arts school and escort agency sent their most skilled disciples to compete. Nowadays, even though the competition has taken on more pageantry, the Gathering of Heroes is still the embodiment of the martial spirit of Nanwu people. 2-on-2, or through battle the candle is watched. What is there? What are these new options? Does the candle give me a candle or something? It doesn't say. Unless that's a 1v1, and that's what that means. Wiki doesn't say. Well, no harm done, right? Let's find out what happens. Before ascending to the arena, candles are lit before a grand audience of your peers. It is clear how sullen this competition will be. The victor will be acclaimed by the entire city. The loser will slink off into darkness. Enter a special battle. After victory, you may turn the participating operator into a candle guest. Yes. I mean, I don't really need that now, but okay. Good to know. Non-woo vows. Vows have been sworn. All that is left is to triumph.
Please, this is no time for excuses.
Oh, interesting. You have to bring a ranged and a melee now?
You'll get what you deserve.
Well, you...
What you ordered.
And then... Axia, perhaps?
Real estate question. This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of hell? Which did you want again?
You'll get what you deserve. I mean, what you ordered.
Real estate question. This wonderful realm, broad sky shattering.
Mission accomplished.
That was the best they could do, huh?
Leader, don't forget to invite me out for drinks on your tab, okay?
Wow, a lot of recruitment vouchers. We'll take the defender. This is when I wish I could look at the map. I'm gonna do this now. Taking the defender now will let me then use the HR on Silver Ash, whom I forgot I had. On Silver Ash.
We all have our roles to play.
And
Use
let
my
an
abilities
E2
as
him.
best you see fit.
And then we have a sniper and medic for the other two, hopefully. Hopefully. We got another medic or a caster or a supporter. A free Esthenia, how topical. Just conserve it, I guess. I mean, I guess there's like free characters I could grab for the heck of it. You never know, it might be useful. Exemplary service. An armor-clad eccentric sleeps atop the mount, unmoving for over a decade. As you pass them, you suddenly sense yellow sands fill the air, and when you open your eyes, you find yourself before a city gate of steel. Soldiers line the walls while battle drums shake the heavens. Glory days of past service can be both a dream and a cage. Well. This is it. This is good. This is the filter. We either win this or we lose this. If we win it, we'll probably go all the way.
Please, this is no time for excuses.
Oh, it's this one. I have done this. I just have not done the ultimate version.
Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the only one who knows how to handle the chaos I created. Rocket! Go!
I won't sleep on the job.
So long as you're here, have some hot soup before you go. Quickly, it's time to swallow, huh? Try to behave yourself next time.
Oh, I should try out again.
Broad sky shattering!
Roger. Here I am.
I'm in position to prepare the news of your death.
Everyone believes in me.
Very well.
And we lost.
There you are.
Okay. Yeah, I really need an AoE for that one. They also just so many spawn at once, my goodness. Zoo, everything in the garden is alive. Many have waited for this day to add their own page to their genealogy book. It's always balanced. When both signs come together, what old tale do they tell? Soy regular, trust you. We already put that. After the inauguration ceremony, the new candle holder went to meet his seniors. Bells woven together with rope with different techniques and colors, and after listening to the crisp bell chimes, the candle holder ties a new link. Ugh. I mean, hey, we went further than with the Radian. Coincidence? I think not. We got locked into a floor like 4 or 5, whatever it was, elite operation. Emergency operation, which is never a good thing. But I'm also not picking up enough characters for even traversing through the consciousness. That's been slow going. Guess we'll try one more time. Even though there is no time. I'm kind of at the point where I just kind of want to do leader squad and get a life point back every battle. I don't know. We can try a Tragodia start? What the heck? Tragodia? Sure, why not? I don't know how to use him. Skill 2. Alright, you know what? DPU is kind of annoying a lot. Maybe I'll go for Vanguard. A medic. Nah, we'll do medic. Whom has the best Tragodia? Good enough for me. Crickets, please. So, skill 2. Attack speed. Talent 1 splash area expands. While skill is active, can deploy a blood whisper, which lures up to 4 enemies who enter its range and can path it to it for 10 seconds after deployment. Once the first target arrives at its position, retreats and slows surrounding enemies for 6 seconds, dealing attack. Has arts damage and has nervous impairment. Talent 1, attacks deal 25% additional nervous impairment, and 15% attack as nervous impairment to enemies around the target.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
Je suis partout. The burning hate doth speak your minds.
We have to reorganize the line, everyone, please. That's pretty good. Also a satisfying animation. Incredible.
Can everyone have a good, peaceful talk now?
To the market.
Malheureusement, le parfum du conflit m'est familier.
Tactical support system. Online.
The shadow beneath your feet is not your own.
Wow. We got a stunner.
Unit charging.
The burning hate doth speak your minds.
I want to stop this fight.
It's crazy that nervous impairment, when it triggers, it just insta-kills them. Their health bar doesn't even move. Why can't Miss Christine do this all the time?
Mission accomplished.
Ooh, oh, that was this extra guy.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
Levitated and shifted. He'll take 50% more damage. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I have to. Enemies within attack range of a support operator have 30% less defensive stats. Three traders. Operators defeated on Vagary tiles for the first time will recover 30% of HP instead of retreating. Whoa. A jade pendant gifted by the master of the Garden of Grotesqueries, a friend you happen to make and are traveling with, invites you to explore elsewhere, but you politely decline. And his face blinks into a different expression. He tries to pull you by force, only to flinch and withdraw as if scalded by something. You breathe a sigh of relief and discover the now cracked pendant on your waist. That's a good buy. Huge buy, I think. Oh, is it a caster voucher, technically? Okay. Yeah, we'll just conserve it for now. Oh, maybe I should have gotten that one guy. I should have gotten that one guy. The tactician guy. He would have been perfect,
I won't
actually.
fight for nothing, but for the right
Questions are destined to be answered. Rules.
What do you need?
Oh well. I got 3. I need 5 though, so this is the ninja one. Wow, just a bunch of doubts in one fight. Oh, fine. I guess we'll do the fight.
Let's go. Exusier, cover me. Let's begin.
What are you supposed to do with that guy? You need like a, I guess you need a fast redeploy. Texas or something.
I can still hear their cries in the distance. The wrathful, unable to find peaceful slumber. There will come a day when the dead will know rest. I'm sure of it, Doctor.
Get me out of here, I guess. It's floor 2. We'll do an emergency up.
Malheureusement, le parfum du conflit m'est familier.
Do I have, like, does he not have an English voice? Is it based on the person who owns it?
Je suis...
Line up, line up! We have plenty of good eats for everyone.
Please stop arguing!
Let's begin.
The apron.
You just ignored him that one time, huh?
Are but the same.
Target marked.
God damn it.
Awaiting orders.
For them, the bell tolls.
Well. It would have been fine if that one ticket didn't fly over Texas. I wish they didn't show me that every time until I actually had something to do there. After chaining Gnosti's idea, the Sarkaz put them to use in war right away. They flew into the sky, dominating the ancients with waves of wrath, and never-ending war entered a new stage. That must be from one of the stories. Sui regulator. Recruitment voucher, conserve limit increased, gain a random voucher upon entering a new floor. That's pretty nice. I think I'll still go with Kyonsho Bureau though. Being able to jump in from the safe house is nice. It gives you an extra way to get in there. More candles is good. That's all for today. No ending 3, not even close. IS6 started off really well. We did ending 1 and 2 like bam. Back to back. Things are looking good. Not so much now. We'll keep trying over time, though. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. That's all for now, so thank you all for watching, and until we meet again, may the sands of time treat you well.